Welcome to Ion Business. I'm Kevin McDonald, and with me today is Dan Stiel, Vice President of Just Enjoy. Just Enjoy is an app development company that has created an Apple iPhone app, and we're going to talk today about their business. They're also co-located or located here in the Digital Media Center in Santa Ana. Dan, thanks for coming in today.
Kevin, thanks for the invitation.
Can you tell me a little bit about what Just Enjoy actually does?
Absolutely. Just Enjoy is a mobile technology company that has developed applications for smartphones that enables consumers to find favorite restaurants, look at the menus, place orders for either dine-in, takeout, or delivery.
So when you say smartphones, it's not limited to the App Store at Apple?
Absolutely not. So anything that has a web browser, Android, as well as the iPhone, as well as your iPad and even your iTouch for that matter.
So you're here today because we're doing conversations with startup businesses that are in the incubation phase. So I'd like you to share a little bit about what it's like and where you are in your business life cycle.
You bet. Well, Just Enjoy is just celebrated its first anniversary of being in business, and we're just going to market right now. In fact, we've actually started signing contracts with restaurants around Southern California.
So the app isn't a voluntary sign-on, it's a commercial venture that allows someone to put their app inside or put their restaurant inside your application, and then what does it do for the consumer?
Well, if you think about the way the ATM has changed banking over the past 20 years, our application, we think, is going to change the way people order food and pay for food in the same way that the ATM changed the way people banked.
Right. So you're co-located here in the Digital Media Center. What made you choose this location?
Well, number one, it's a great location. It's right in the middle of all the action of Orange County. It's certainly affordable for a startup like Just Enjoy, as well as gives us access to resources that might be very difficult to get if we were just in your typical strip mall or industrial park complex.
Why don't you explain to the viewers a little bit about what that means to a small business? I mean, what is it that you're getting here that you wouldn't get in a typical commercial facility?
Well, access, I think, is probably the most important thing. We're getting access to other entrepreneurs. We're getting access to resources, whether it's legal, as well as operational expertise, even access potentially to investors.
That would include actually this studio and the facilities here, which I found to be most fascinating. They've combined the incubator with the film school and some of the other accoutrements, which is quite the interesting combination. When you titled the company Just Enjoy, is that because you plan on doing more entertainment type apps, or is it because it's just enjoy your meal? I mean, what was the point of it?
Well, absolutely. The application and the technology that we've developed really is universal within the retailing environment. It just makes sense for us to start in the restaurant space because that is, we believe, to be the sweet spot for what we're doing. But it's absolutely applicable to the gaming industries, hospitality, retailing, even entertainment. And the example I might use, imagine being out at the Angel game and it's top of the fifth inning and the score is tied. You don't want to get up out of your chair and run down and get a hot dog and a beverage. Wouldn't it be great if you could just go to your mobile phone, look at your phone, order your beverages, order your food, and have somebody from the stadium actually deliver it to your seat, already paid for? So there's a lot of different ways that our application can be applicable, delivering convenience for consumers, but also value to the clients.
So as a startup, what's been your biggest challenge?
Well, I think the biggest challenge is really just getting the momentum going. And of course, as we're out talking to potential clients, you know, the first question that most clients ask, great, who are your customers? And we always like to say, you are.
Yeah, the chicken before the egg, and that is a fundamental issue. How did you manage to get funding? Are you self-funded? Do you have outside investment? I mean, everybody that's watching this particular program is always interested in the vehicle. So what was your vehicle?
Yeah. Well, we're actually self-funded. Our founders are successful entrepreneurs. This is not our first company, so we're self-funded. But on the other hand, we know that we're going to require outside investment in order to grow and capture the market that we believe exists out there.
That's terrific. If you were to say where you're going to be in 2 years, can you give me a a sort of visual on where you hope to be in the next 2 years?
Absolutely. Well, our vision is national. So we're talking to restaurants and other retailers on a national basis. I suppose it would be easy for me to start throwing some numbers around. I'm not sure they'd be real or realistic, but we absolutely think that we will be in the mix of national retail, national restaurants around the country.
Well, Dan, thank you so much for coming in today. I really appreciate it, and I want to wish you the best of luck with your Just Enjoy program.
Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it.
Thank you, and you've been watching Eye on Business.